All right, while we got the David Brown in here, and we were still waiting on these bearings. Contacted the people I bought them from earlier this week, and they said, well, we got to wait 10 days. It's got to be 10 days with no shipping update from the USPS before we can initiate an inquiry as to where the parts are. So today has been 10 days without a shipping update, so I messaged them. I'm waiting for them to message me back, see what they find out. Anyway, so my dad, damn chickens. My dad, when we first got this tractor, he welded this piece of C-channel on the front here, and we used to have this ghetto ass. It was actually a piece of a retail rack from like a Walmart that bolted on right here, and went up, hung down, and it was so ghetto that I eventually just took it off. It was just terrible. So while it's in here, I've got the main grill right there that goes in here. I'm gonna wrap it in screen to keep a lot of the dust and chaff and stuff out of the radiator because it gets a lot in there. Put that on. And then I'm thinking about building me a push bar on the front out of this angle. I'm gonna have two pieces of angle, and I'm gonna cut angle to go in between it and weld it in there like that with the point sticking out. Weld 4 or 5 of them in there, and drill some holes. Sorry, drilled and tapped for 3/8 bolts on that part, and that'll give me a little bit extra protection on the front end, and I think it'll look a whole lot better. So I'm going to take some measurements and we'll work on that. All right, I decided 30 inches total length will be perfect for what I'm doing. I'm gonna have a 6-inch drop down below the mounting points, and we'll stick up 2 foot from the top of that bar, which will put it up close to the bottom of the lights. And I'm not worried about the lights. They don't work anyway, and I ain't making them work. So I'm not that kind of farmer when it gets dark. Well, the 600 had lights. If I need something, a tractor that has lights, it has lights that work. So anyway, I'm gonna probably put like a 1/2-inch hole in here to give me some play to get my bolts in there good, and then lay them out, cut my crossbars, and get them welded in. All right, first of all, I want to say how disappointed I am in you guys, because every one of you just sat there and watched me do that wrong. So the way I had the angle laid in, I ended up with holes that I couldn't use. One of them I could use, and the other one was on the wrong side anyway. So I got to clamp it back up and drill another hole into one below. But you guys are gonna have to do better. All right, this is what we got. Got to weld it up. Not some of my, actually I take that back. This is some of my better work. I gotta weld those up, but I just got those tacked. Well, I got the backside welded, so it'll probably be fine. I'm probably going to, I think I got some expanded metal here somewhere. And I'm probably gonna put some expanded metal in there, but right now I haven't mocked it up. Let's take it over and see if it fits the tractor. It is just the tiniest bit too narrow, so I got my unit bit here, and I'm gonna open up these holes. All right, let's see what we got. If it fits, I'm gonna paint it. I'm not worried about knocking the rust off or anything. Well, she fits. Kind of don't look that great, but I'm not doing it because it needs it. In fact, I've been running without the other one for a while, but I'm bored, and I'm trying to practice my welding, so I needed something to weld on. I think if I get the expanded metal on it and paint it, it'll look good. I'd really like to cut these off. They're so wide. My dad's more of a function over form kind of guy, so that would take a lot of work to cut that off. So I don't think I'm going to tackle that. But it definitely looks better than the one that was on there. So I think I'm gonna leave it. A little bit extra protection, never hurt nobody. So yeah, if I can find that expanded mantle put on there, it'll definitely look better. All right, let's see what we can find. All right, I got this piece of expanded metal here. I'm gonna cut out and weld to the front of my grill and paint it, and we'll be done with this thing. All right, I got my metal cut out. I got it on here. I'm just going through and tack welding it, going on the back side of it. So it's sandwiched on the back. It'll be easier for me to get my bolts in and out because I have to take the grill off to service the radiator and the oil filter, oil bath, air filter and stuff. So I got my iron on there. So get this finished tacked up and get it painted. All right, well there she is mounted on the tractor. It looks all right. I didn't really need the grill, but I've been wanting to practice my fabricating and my welding and stuff. So I decided to go ahead and make it. And I do bush hog with this tractor along the tree line and stuff. So, you know, if it definitely looks better than what we had on there before. And if it saves the tractor or the grill or the air breather or the radiator one time, then, you know, it was worth it. So I don't know when I'll post this video, but as you can see in this video, the wheels are not on. But I had to instigate a inquiry to the post office. I had to wait 10 days without an update before I could do that. And then as soon as the seller instigated the inquiry, they just magically showed up and said, oh, they're on the way. And I started getting updates from them. So I don't know for 10 days I didn't have an update. And then they're supposed to be here today. But I may not post this video till after I've already done that. But I may post it, who knows. But anyway, we're getting into some more work around the farm, or we're getting ready to get some cows, putting up some fencing and stuff. So we'll be showing that too. So if you guys want to see what I got going on and how I'm kind of starting my farm and stuff and getting everything going, then keep watching, and I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.